Alright artists, today we are going to be making a fortune cookie out of Model Magic. Model Magic is an air dry clay. So I'm going to be giving you half a piece of Model Magic. First thing you need to decide is how many colors you would like your fortune cookie to be. If you would like it just one color, you can color this whole shape. If you would like it two colors, you're going to want to divide it in half. Now I'm thinking about what colors are going to go well together. So I'm thinking about the color wheel. Now blue and red together would make purple, so they would go well together. Blue and orange together are complementary, they're going to make brown. So try to choose colors that are next to each other on the color wheel so that you're going to have a successful color mixing if those colors mix while you're mixing up your Model Magic. So I'm going for kind of a marbled effect, that's why I chose two colors. So I'm going to color one side purple. I can fold it in half and color the other side. I'm just trying to get some of that colorant or pigment into my Model Magic. Fold that in half again and start to kind of mix it up. Now sometimes what happens is the marker gets on your fingers, but it's okay, you're washable. It will come out next time you wash your hands. You can roll it together, you can pull it apart and fold it. If I want it to be more purple, I flatten it out and add a little bit more marker. It's really up to you how bright you want that color. I am doing a technique called marbling. All right, that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna do that with my second piece of Model Magic as well. All right, now I have a purple piece and a blue piece. So I'm gonna kind of mix these together, mix them together as much as you want. It could be barely mixed together or really mixed together. You're the artist, you get to decide. I'm just gonna mix them together a little bit. All right, my next step is I need to turn this piece of Model Magic into a circle. So I'm using my fingers and kind of pinching so that it goes around into a circle, shaping. Maybe flat on my table, spinning around. Ooh, that side looks really cool. Got the good marble on that side. Okay, so I noticed that this side turned out a little bit better. I like that kind of marbled effect with the two colors versus this side, which is mostly purple. So I want that side to be my outside. So I'm gonna fold this in half so it's kind of like a taco. Don't smush it, leave a little bit of space in between there. And then that taco needs to come down and around. So I'm pinching either edge of the taco and folding it in. Just gently giving it a little squeeze. I can kind of close up that space a little bit more and I've got a fortune cookie. Now right now it's pretty fragile, right? Because the only thing in the center there is air. It's kind of a little pocket. So if I squish this on my table, it's gonna get squished again, okay? It won't hold its shape quite yet because it's not dry. This one is dry, I can squeeze it a little bit more. All right, my next step is to write my fortune. So you're gonna need to grab a little slip of paper and a pencil, and in your best penmanship, you're going to write a fortune. Now this fortune could be something where you're predicting the future. It could be a positive message. It could be a joke. There's all sorts of things that are written in a fortune cookie. So something school appropriate that you would maybe wanna hear in your fortune. I'm gonna write, "The future is bright for those that are brave." The future. All right, your slip of paper is pretty small, so you have to use really tiny writing. If you want, you can flip it over and write on the other side too. Now, sometimes fortune cookies have like a lucky number section. So if you wanted to write some lucky numbers on there, you could. All right, I'm gonna fold my fortune in half and gently tuck it in my cookie. And then this fortune cookie needs to go to the back table with your name. You need to find your name at the back, okay? My fortune cookie is done. They look pretty cool. Now, if you have some extra time, because maybe that fortune cookie didn't take very long to make out of clay, I'm also gonna show you how to make one out of paper, okay? So at the drive-thru are some pre-cut pieces of scrapbook paper or origami paper. I'm gonna make a circle and I'm gonna make one that's kind of large first, okay? So just with my pencil on the white side because I don't want to see this line on the pattern side, I am going to draw my best circle. Okay, just do your best. And notice how I'm doing lots of light little lines so my hand can kind of warm up. I rarely can just draw a circle with one line perfectly the first time. Now I'm going to cut my circle out. Might not be perfect, and that's okay. All right, those are scraps that are going to go to the trash. Next, I'm going to fold to make that taco shape again, but instead of folding like with a big crease, just like what I did with my clay one, I want to leave a little bit of air inside, but because this is paper, I have to kind of train it what to do. So I'm going to fold back and forth a few times. So I folded once going this way in my circle, and I folded another time going the opposite direction. So it's got kind of like a little X in the middle. Now here's kind of the tricky part, just like with the clay. I'm pinching on this side, and I'm pressing my finger and my thumb, finger into the middle, and my pointer finger and thumb like this, so it starts to make a V. Just gently kind of folding that paper. I gotta train it to what to do. If I just fold it really abruptly fast, my paper is gonna crinkle. Okay, so again, I did a little X fold. I'm pinching it with one hand. My pointer finger goes to the middle. My other two fingers spread out. I'm just kind of folding that paper in half to make my paper fortune cookie. Now, because we're working with paper on this one, to hold it together, I need a little bit of glue. So just a dot of glue into the middle, pinch it closed, and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now I have a fortune cookie that's going to stay at school, and a fortune cookie I can take home with me. Of course, this needs a fortune in it, so we'll grab another little slip of paper and write a fortune. It could be mysterious, it could be a joke, it could be a positive message, a fortune to go inside. All right, artists, I can't wait to see these cool paper and clay fortune cookies that you make.